Dr. Shawn Whatley is not going to tell you if you know what's good for your health, press PayPal. I will, because we want to stay on the air. But he is joining me right now, and we are talking about your health and everybody's health, because all people have heard for the last 2 years is the public health officials, the doctors, the experts, and politicians across the world say, hey, I'm not going to make a decision. All I'm doing is following the experts. And the experts aren't always right. Are we entering an era where politicians don't use judgment, don't make calls? Instead, they're saying, this doctor said this, and it's good for everybody.
So that's a giant question.
Yes, you got 3 minutes. What do you want?
That's right. So let's talk about abrogating authority from government to experts so that government can shield themselves. Let's talk about experts and their role in society. What do we think of them? Should we put them on a pedestal, or should we go around?
Well, the media does that. The mainstream, they always say, this expert says this, and then the other expert says something else.
Yeah, so I think it's a mistake. Expertise, by definition, is very narrow. But it's also a mistake to go around kicking the pedestal out from all the experts. So I think a better way is to say, what role do experts play in society? And that's where government's made a mistake. Government has a role to think of all the issues.
Right.
They've been putting all the weight on experts who aren't trained or experienced in running society.
So a public health expert knows about public health, but they don't know about the psychology, they don't know about the economy, they don't know about depression, all kinds of other things are as a result of the lockdown, for instance. So we have lockdowns.
And nor should they. But you give them a microphone and you have a bunch of people who are scared for their health. They're saying, grandma's going to die, you're going to die. And now we're looking to these experts to tell us how to live our lives, when really government's the one who's supposed to be thinking about all these multiple risks and balancing risks and benefits, not just about the virus, but about everything else.
So what we're really talking about is a need for politicians with guts, because if they make the wrong decision, or if there's a variant in there and somebody, as you say, somebody's aunt dies, the opposition is going to say, it's on your soul that this woman died.
Well, it's guts, experience, training, knowledge. I'm not sure which part they're lacking the most, but granted, they're in a tough situation right now. The media is going to rip them apart for anything they do that's possibly slightly wrong. I think what we need to do is look at expertise itself and realize that we don't know what we're doing. By definition, a new virus is new. We need innovators. A general always fights the last war.
Yes.
Expertise is expertise on what happened behind us. We need to have innovators, like hockey equipment companies that design face shields for healthcare workers. That's what gets us through a pandemic.
And so you're talking about people that have a forward thought, like Gretzky, knowing where the puck is going to go as opposed to where the puck is now.
Couldn't say it better.
You're a great guest. Shawn Whatley, thank you very, very much. 3 minutes. Justin Trudeau is traversing the country on a government jet, handing out your money for all kinds of projects. I'm sure they're all extraordinarily worthy. Why now? He wants your vote. He is trying to buy a bigger Liberal majority next time around. So, as we are one of the few news services which are not paid for by the government and by Justin, please support us. And thanks for watching.